Hey, how you doing? My name is Trevor Green, and I'm from Far Rockaway, New York. Queens, born and raised. Interest? Hmm. What interests me in your position? Well, I love networking. I've been in copiers for almost 30 years, and honestly, I always envy the IT guys because they come in, they do their thing, and they get out of there. It's not like copy machines where there's always something broken. You gotta order parts. You gotta come back. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. It always interests me in the fact that with networking, they get in, they do their thing, and everything pretty much works until it doesn't. And also, I like the fact that it's something new. Skills that I bring to the table, I bring almost 30 years of troubleshooting. I have a weird sense of, you know, this works like this, that works like that, and what can I do to make it work the way it's supposed to work. I think that's what makes me a good fit is my analytical mind, and I think that's what it. I think that's something that I bring to any situation that's unique. When I'm not working, I enjoy home theater. I like putting together home theaters. I like, putting the speakers in the perfect spot so that when you sit down, all the sound is hitting you at the right frequency. It makes you feel good when things are exploding and you feel the rush. I love that. I also love video games. I love building computers. I really do enjoy troubleshooting. It gives me pleasure when something's not working properly and, you know, someone calls me up because they need me. I love that. I love to feel needed. Um, and, I get to tinker with things and just make it work. So, my biggest strength, once again, is my troubleshooting skills. I enjoy I enjoy fixing things. I enjoy um, processes. I know that sounds strange. So, what I enjoy about processes is I'm one of those people that I need to constantly be thinking about the quickest and most efficient way to do something. So, where does that come from? That comes from my father. My father was a carpenter, and he always told me, work smarter, not harder. So I'm hardwired now to where when I get something in front of me, I say to myself, all right, cool, this is how you put it together. Is there a quicker way to do it? And I'm known in my company for, just getting things done. And it seems like magic because they're like, wait a minute, Trevor, how were you able to do that so quickly? It's because I'm constantly thinking of better and more efficient ways to do things. My biggest weakness is also the fact that I like to do things the most efficient way. So initially, I'm slow because I'm thinking, I'm constantly saying to myself, all right, this is how I was told to do this. All right, how can I do this faster? How can I do this better? How can I make this work better? So eventually, after the second time, the third time, it's like, oh, okay. All right, if I do this like this, I can. So for me, it's a strength for whoever it is that I'm working with. But for me, it's not always a strength because, excuse me, because it becomes fatiguing. I'm constantly saying to myself, all right, how can I do this? How can I do this? How can I do this? I go home, I'm thinking about this. How can I do this? How can I do this? And sometimes it just becomes a lot. That's it. That's really another one of that's my weakness and my strength. You know, I could become anal, in other words. Questions. Questions for you guys. One of the questions is, what is the path for advancement? That's another thing for me. As I've been with this company that I'm currently with for 20 years, working on 21. So one of the things that working here is that I don't want to stay stagnant. I love to learn, and I want to just get to a point where I move to the next level, and there's more things to learn. Then I move to the next level, there's more things to learn, and then I can teach people. That's another thing I enjoy doing. For the last two companies, I was a trainer in addition to being a technician. So I get pleasure teaching people how to work efficiently, teaching people, you know, in other words, molding people from scratch and saying, hey, this is how you do it, this is how I do it, hey, now you can do it. And I take pride in knowing that I trained someone and now they're the top guy, or they're on their way to be the top guy. I enjoy that. Once again, I take pleasure in that. So my question is, how do I move up? What's the path? I understand I'm new, but I also want to just make it be known that I really want to learn, you know, and my history proves that I'm here for a long time, not a short time, and I'm loyal, and I'm just looking to learn. I'm looking to move up. So that's my number one question, and that's it.